I'm Laura Beth, and I am joined by Whatever, the Oasis tribute. How are you all doing?
All right, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, all good.
Very
nice
good.
to be here.
So, take us back. How and why did you decide to form Whatever?
So it started with Andy, the other guitarist, and me. Back in 2017, I just had a daughter, hadn't been playing guitar for a long while. I'd always done originals with Granger here, and then, yeah, just felt like starting something new. Always loved Oasis. Me and Andy kind of found each other on a forum, and it kind of snowballed from there.
And why did you want to do an Oasis tribute? Of all the tributes you could do, why this one?
Just like a distinct memory for me is walking to school with me Walkman. That puts me at an age, doesn't it? With Morning Glory banging out me rubbish little headphones, and I remember thinking like how cool it would be to be stood on the stage playing that. And then, like I say, we were doing the original Sing, me and Granger, for ages, years. Kind of, you know, just trying to bat our way around all these little
pubs to pub to pub to
Yeah.
pub, getting paid like in pints if we're lucky.
So thought we could give it a go.
So obviously this year we've had the almighty reunion of Oasis.
Yes.
How's that affected the band?
Biblical.
In a word, yeah. We got tons of gigs. Instagram blew up. This year's been busiest year so far, hasn't it?
It just kind of went a bit crazy. It was like, you know, with this kind of tribute band that's been doing it for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden, because there were people saying, "Oh, it's gonna kill the tribute scene." Actually, it's done the total opposite, because we've had more attention from it, more gig opportunities from it. You know, everybody's like talking about Oasis again now. I hope as well that they've released. I don't know if there's been like rumours about whether they're going to release an album or not, because it'd be great to put some new music in the set, wouldn't it? Like some new stuff.
It would. I don't know whether it'd be an album. Yeah,
No,
I expect closer to the start of the gigs that they'll maybe release a new song. One. I think. I hope it goes that way. The more the merrier. But I think it'll be one originally.
We'll literally have to learn it like the day it comes out.
There and then.
So you think they're going to do a bit of a Stone Roses, like a couple of tracks and then the gigs, and that's it?
That's what I reckon.
I'd like that. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I've heard on the grapevine they've already got an album recorded.
Oh.
I've heard all sorts though. I saw...
You can't trust everything you read.
Grapevine is this?
I can't remember where I read it. So somewhere said that there's already an album recorded.
Somebody on Instagram the other day put on a post saying, "Oh, this is a set list, secret set list." Yeah, I went through it. Wonderwall wasn't on it. I was like, "There's no way that's going to be a real set list if Wonderwall's not on it."
I think this happens every single time. There's always, my mate who's mates with, whose aunt's friends with, who cuts the hair off, has said, and then it's always what happens, isn't it? So there's always these rumours. But do you know what? It'd be nice to have a new song, and I suppose that's the thing, is Oasis have not had a new song in a long time, so your set's been the same for a while. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if they do release something new.
Good.
So talk us through your set. What kind of things do you do in it? Do you sort of, I don't know, just go down the one album route, or do you mix it up, or does it depend on the kind of night that you're doing?
Depends on it.
It does depend on the night we're doing. It depends if we know we've got a dedicated Oasis fan base coming. We'll go down the route of maybe a few more B-sides in there, a few more deep cuts.
Digsy's Dinner.
Bring It On Down.
Yeah.
We used to do Up in the Sky, Columbia.
We'll do a few more of the album tracks and stuff. If we're doing a big festival, you usually get an hour slot, and it's an hour of just hits, just one after the other.
I think, if anything, that's what we struggle with, is like trying to minimise the set down to like an hour or whatever. If we've got a festival slot, because there's so many bangers, you can't miss certain.
It's difficult to pick and choose, isn't it?
It really
Which
is.
ones?
So obviously you said that it's got even bigger, even better this year. Where can we come and see you play?
We've got a festival booked in Poynton, Party in the Park, I believe it's called.
Yeah, in Stockport, yeah.
That's on the 7th of June.
Yep.
We've got the Continental in Preston.
That's 10th of May.
On the 10th of May.
Yeah.
That always sells out quick, so get tickets fast.
We've got, that's handy, the gig list. got the Crooked Crowbar down in Leighton Buzzard, but that is miles away.
But if you're in that neck of the woods, please feel free to get tickets.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, we go all over the place. We've got Huddersfield, we've got Bristol, we've got
Aberdeen.
Yeah, Aberdeen's there as well.
Oh, yeah.
The most local one to here is in Glossop at the Globe in November, but you got a good while yet to get your tickets for that one. But that is normally a really great night.
Yeah, I'll sell out as well.
So the ultimate question: did you get tickets to see the main boys?
We did. Andy did as well.
Yeah, Andy got one.
3 out of 5.
Yeah,
I missed
we don't
that.
like to talk about this really.
No.
Yeah,
Neither do I. Yeah.
and they're really smug about it as well.
I'll send you videos, guys.
Yeah.
Some of us did. 3 of us did.
Yeah, I'm still trying desperately. I've got all these plans.
Yeah.
I'm learning to climb so I can get over Heaton Park Wall. I'm going to camp there for about 3 weeks prior and hope they don't find me. Yeah, anything to get in, but it's upsetting. So where do you think this is going to go? Because obviously the tribute scene has been, very, very popular for the past maybe 10 or so years. And a big part of that, I suppose, is that you've never been able to see Oasis before. Do you think going into next year it's going to get bigger and better?
I think it's only going to get bigger and better because, I mean, we played a few decent-sized festivals last year and you always see like little 10-year-olds down the front and they're screaming every word back at you. And it's lovely to see, and it's something I never expected when we started doing this. So I think, like, you've got a whole new generation now of Oasis fans coming up. So I think it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger now. And also, the tickets were so scarce. I think there was something like 4.5 million people tried to get tickets, and obviously there weren't that many.
I think the music's timeless as well, to be fair. The music is completely timeless, and I don't think at any particular point, whether I move on, Granger then moves on, there's always going to be someone that can step in and replace as a tribute act and just keep the ball rolling and keep it going.
Liam Gallagher, he's quite the man's, he's got big shoes to fill, hasn't he? How have you gone about finding your Liam Gallaghers?
The first one, he walked in, he said, "All right, lads." And that was it. We were like, we're having him. He's obviously moved on now. We had quite an arduous audition process to find Ben. And then eventually we came right back to the first one who auditioned, which was our Ben.
It was quite a long wait for me, to be honest. I'm auditioning and thinking, that went really well, and then I didn't hear anything from him.
I think
it was a little while.
We honestly must have auditioned about 20, 30 singers, something like that.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Yeah. Some of them were well prepared. Some of them were just had the attitude of Liam, but didn't have the voice. Didn't have anything else.
Some of them had good voices, but then wasn't right to do Liam, if you know what I mean, because it's a very specific style.
If we're looking for you on social media and all that kind of thing, because we want to find you, where can we find you?
On Facebook and Instagram, we are at Whaever Oasis Tribute.
Yep.
The website is whateveroasistribute.co.uk.
Yep.
There you go.
Everything's on there.
Everything's on there. We've got a link. You can find us on Linktree as well. That takes you to all of our everything that we've got. Whatever Oasis Tribute. If you search for that, you'll find us.